So did Nintendo directly respond to rumors of an apparent Switch successor? And should this response make you a little wary of what's to come from Nintendo? Find out. Up next. What up guys, this is Kalo and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and follow me on Twitter. Also, we are approaching 200 subscribers, so thank you to each and every one of you who sub to this channel. It's amazing to see these numbers grow, and I really appreciate it. So it looks like we got a little breadcrumb from the president of Nintendo America, Doug Bowser, and it comes in response to various rumors of a Switch successor. When approached about this matter, Bowser stated in an interview with the Associated Press, "As we enter the 7th year of the Nintendo Switch, sales are strong. As Mr. Furukawa said recently, we're entering uncharted territory with this platform. It's exciting to see the demand is still there." So nothing to announce on any future console or device, but we are still feeling very bullish about the Nintendo Switch. I should be careful about what I personally would like to see, but what I can share is that one of the reasons that even going into year 7, we feel very confident that the Switch can have a strong performance over the next few years. It is a truly unique device that you can play in a variety of ways. At home, on the go. One of the things we always look to do is surprise and delight. How can we introduce new, unique ways of playing? This is always at the forefront of our minds. Okay, so there was a lot to dissect there, so let's just break this down. So to give a little context to all this, the Switch, of course, as most of you know, is starting to show its age, tech-wise, and we've covered that multiple times here on this channel. Secondly, speculation on this apparent upgrade has been pinned to the time frame of around 2024. And with the Switch nearly being 7 years old, that makes it one of Nintendo's longest generations without a new console. And despite all the backlash the console has gotten for its poor performance, it is still selling incredibly well. Now let's circle back to that Doug Bowser quote, because he brings up the fact that since the Switch is selling at the rate it is, Nintendo isn't looking to break the momentum, along with the fact that apparently there's a strong lineup of games on the horizon. Me personally, I wouldn't take too much from this statement from Bowser at face value, because to me this sounds much like a very corporate response. Nintendo would be much more inclined to drop this nugget of the next big step forward console-wise at their own direct. Also, Bowser very much deflects that initial question here about the successor with positive talk about the current product and how Nintendo is confident in the Switch. So why am I making a video based around corporate talk? Well, let's dive into that little bit that stood out to me the most. It was that bit when Doug Bowser talked about introducing new and unique ways of playing and looking to surprise and delight. This quote has been dropped by multiple Nintendo reps over multiple interviews. And when looking back at Nintendo's history console-wise, this can go either really good or really bad. If you're in the majority of just wanting a powered-up Switch, then you might be a little bit worried when hearing this. Nintendo is notorious for taking a concept that was well received by fans, like motion controls with the Wii, and following it up with a tablet-like device like the Wii U, and we all know how that went. That quote right there could hint at the fact that Nintendo could be looking to expand the Switch's design. I also want to say it's a real possibility Nintendo keeps the same Switch form factor, but makes tweaks to it, like adding potentially a second screen or something along those lines. Further backing that, look at what they did when it came to popular selling consoles like the DS. The DS was followed up by the 3DS and the 2DS. The Game Boy was followed up by the Game Boy Advanced and Game Boy SP. So maybe that's something to work off, but always expect the unexpected when talking about Nintendo. But as per usual, I will pass this question off to you guys. First off, when do you think we're going to get a Switch successor announcement? And if we're going to be innovating here, what are some things you would add to the Nintendo Switch to make it even better? Could Nintendo go full VR? But that about does it here. I've been Kalo. I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys next time.